Namaste, Mitron. Welcome back to Movie Community College. मेरा नाम Tish है, the Warrior Queen.
Hello, everybody. I am the professor. I am the purveyor of all good things here. DarkSkyRadio.com, the greatest internet radio station in the world. And, of course, Movie Community College. We are the underdogs of YouTube. Welcome. School is in session.
Oh, okay.
How are you? You've been gone for a while.
Well, I really haven't been gone. You just haven't taped a lot of videos with me. That's all.
Yeah, people have been asking.
Yes.
I think Nick Hill, the food blogger, was going to send out a posse to look for you, I think.
Well,
he was concerned.
You know, it's funny because though the coronavirus outbreak has a lot of things kind of on lockdown, we've still been really busy. And a lot of the things that I would do outside the home, like going to the gym or going to church or going to Bible study, we're doing at home now. And I find that that's taking up more time than going out and doing those things. So I've been busy.
Well, you're back, and we have 14 videos to do today.
That's a lot.
Yes, well, we need to get the money's worth out of you, Billy.
Oh, okay.
And this is a video that I reacted to by myself.
Okay.
And I think I got like 189,000 views on it, 190, something like that.
Okay.
This video had like 4,000 views on it. So it's one of those rare times when I've reacted to something that's gone way beyond what the original one did. And they're going to be talking about the devil.
Not the literal devil.
Oh,
he's not literally
the man
a
that
devil.
Pakistan fears. Are you ready?
Yes, that's different. Yes.
Question is as follows. Is there reason to expect that the new Modi government in India will bring even more conflict with Pakistan, given Modi's personal history for supporting Hindus in apparent opposition to Muslims when he was governor of Gujarat? So what's your assessment of
you'll have to
Modi
turn him up
government
because I can
in
barely
India
hear him.
and more generally Pakistan's relations with India?
All right, so there's two pieces of this puzzle. So one is the India-Pakistan relationship. Now, under Manmohan Singh, Pakistan could pretty much do anything, and Manmohan Singh wasn't going to act. I mean, Manmohan Singh just kept taking it and taking it and taking it. This government's not going to do that. Ajit Doval, who is the National Security Advisor, I'm a personal fan of Ajit Doval. He's actually from the spook side of things. He's not a politician. He's a spook. He's a covert operator. He knows how these Pakistanis work, and the Pakistanis know who he is, and they're afraid of him. In fact, they've made this really fabulous film about Ajit Doval, and they call him Ajit Doval. So I highly recommend that, and it's on YouTube is outlawed in Pakistan. It's Daily Motion, which is the video service provider that's legal in Pakistan. So on the bilateral issue, Pakistan already got a taste of what this government's not going to put up with. So when the shelling began in Kashmir, the Indians moved it south across the international border, which is a really important escalation. And the Indians just said, we're not taking it. We're just not going to take it. And they basically gave the Pakistanis what the Pakistanis had coming. And so from a point of view of deterrence, this Pakistani government was certainly probing what this government was going to put up with. Even before Modi was inaugurated as the prime minister, they attacked the Indian consulate in Herat, which I viewed was a probing to see what were they going to do, what were they going to say. So I think I think it's actually possible that the Pakistanis on a bilateral issue in terms of the India-Pakistan relationship might be less aggressive because this government's not going to put up with it. But here's where Modi has a big problem. When Indians say our Muslims don't participate in terrorism, that is flat out rubbish. There's no other way of putting it. There is no delicate way of putting it. Lashkar-e-Taiba, whoever operates in India, requires Indian support. There is the Indian Mujahideen, which is an indigenous group that's, of course, nurtured by Pakistan's Lashkar-e-Taiba, among others. And this is where Modi's relationship with India's Muslims is a problem, because this does create recruiting opportunities for India's domestic terrorist organizations. And unlike a Lashkar-e-Taiba attack like we saw in 2008, where the return address was clearly ISI, when the Indian Mujahideen conduct an attack, there's a lot more plausible deniability than there is with Lashkar-e-Taiba. And this then comes down to how will a Modi government choose to respond to an Indian Mujahideen attack? Will they choose to deal with it as a domestic issue, or will they choose to make it a bilateral issue vis-a-vis Pakistan? And by the way, there are political opportunities of treating it as a bilateral issue. I don't know if you guys were paying attention a few months ago. There was a boat that was blown up, and the Modi government said these were Pakistani terrorists, and we preempted another Mumbai. And Praveen Swami said, no, they're just a bunch of dumb drug traffickers. Not good dudes, but nonetheless, they weren't terrorists. And so this government does have an incentive to, what's what I'm looking for, over-interpret for political purposes more benign events. Because this does create recruiting opportunities for India's domestic terrorist organizations. And unlike a Lashkar-e-Taiba attack like we saw in 2008, where the return address was clearly ISI, when the Indian Mujahideen conduct an attack, there's a lot more plausible deniability than there is with Lashkar-e-Taiba. And this then comes down to, how will a Modi government choose to respond to an Indian Mujahideen attack? Will they choose to deal with it as a domestic issue?
Didn't she already say this?
Or will they choose to make it a bilateral issue vis-a-vis Pakistan? And by the way, there are political opportunities of treating it. So when the shelling began in Kashmir, the Indians moved it south across the international border, which is a really important escalation. And the Indians just said, we're not taking it. We're just not going to take it. And they.
Is this video like continuing to re-loop or something? Because we've already heard this. Like, she literally just said that.
Yes. So what are your thoughts there, what you heard?
Well, I don't know who she is. Do you know who she is?
Yeah, she pops up on different talks.
Wait, what's her name?
I don't know her name offhand.
Well, that's what I'm asking. She seems to really know her stuff.
Yeah, she does.
So I definitely appreciate that. I was trying to see in the background what forum she was speaking at, and I couldn't tell based on what was behind her. But obviously, she's onto something. I think that she is correct. And I do think that India's neighbors to the west do fear Ajit.
Yeah.
So,
yes.
As well they should.
Because he is a spook.
Yes, that's correct.
He is special forces. He is raw. He is intelligence. He is, our version of CIA.
Right.
And he's just not going to mess around.
Yeah.
I think he's a lot like our State Department right now. With the guy who leads our State
Mike
Department.
Pompeo.
Used to run the CIA.
Right.
Pretty sure he knows a lot of bad stuff.
Yeah.
Like, we have ways of making you talk that you have no idea about. So
yeah, that was good.
Yeah,
I liked
it was good. It was good. I've seen her in other different forums like this, and there's a great video where a journalist, but it's a Pakistani journalist, starts asking her questions, and she just blows the dude out.
Wait, is this Christine Fair? Is that what her name is?
I don't know.
Because I've heard of her, but I've not seen her. So maybe that's who this is.
Maybe.
Okay.
Good video. Good
Bye,
video.
friends.
All right, we'll catch you later. The 13 more videos to do.
Okay.
Well, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe to the channel, and please check out our internet radio station, darkskyradio.com. Again, that's darkskyradio.com. We got great talk shows. We play some music. You will be thoroughly entertained. Peace and much love.